beginning of the orchard season, and we're going to follow these 3 trees through an entire farm season from bloom until harvest. Hello fruit tree growers, welcome to Orchard 92705. There's a lot of garden videos out there. There's a lot of great content on planting trees, growing trees, fertilizing, grafting, so many other aspects of fruit tree growing. So we're going to do something a little bit different in this series. Is we're actually going to look at 3 trees and we're going to take them through a full farm season. As you can see, we've got 3 separate trees here and done in what is called backyard orchard culture format. So Tom Spellman from Dave Wilson Nursery, you can look through those videos and he has great information on planting trees closer together, planting trees more for a home orchard versus a commercial orchard. So what we've done here, you can see we have 3 different trees that are here together, and we're starting off this series with my family's absolute favorite tree that we have, and we have about 70 different varieties of trees, either multi-graft trees. There are about 70 different varieties in total. This is Heart Pluerry. Now Heart is a natural hybrid produced by Zager Genetics up in Northern California, and through plant breeding they've basically combined some of the best elements of a plum and the best elements of a cherry. Now Heart itself is much larger than a cherry, a little bit smaller compared to most plums, but they are fantastic fruit. They are very sweet compared to the other Pluerry we're going to talk about in a minute. It has a more complex flavor. This is extremely good fruit and really the tree that we are most excited about. It's just phenomenal. And as you can see, compared to a lot of the other trees, we've let this one grow a great deal. It's a little bit above sort of the maximum level that we like to grow our fruit trees at, which is about 7 feet. But we've done that because we want as much fruit as we can possibly get out of this tree. So the second tree we're going to talk about today is Nadia. Now Nadia is another cherry plum hybrid from Australia. This is a fruit that was hoped would have more of the cherry elements, a little less of the plum elements in this fruit tree. For us, it's been a dud so far. It hasn't produced for us yet. This will be its 4th season in the ground. It looks really, really good. The spurs are very good. It has bloomed in years past, especially last year. It does tend to be a very late bloomer for us, but so far, no fruit. So the final tree we have in our 3-tree collection here is Sweet Treat Pluerry. So this was actually the first Pluerry to come out of Zager Genetics. It is a little bit smaller fruit. It's a very sweet fruit. It's not nearly as complex as Heart is for us here, but it's been a very, very good producer and really got us started on this whole Pluerry plum cherry hybrid type of program. Now this tree we haven't been very nice to. This tree used to be, and we'll show you the video of it, about 4 feet away from here. It used to be about as part of a 5-in-1 that we decided to put in. Decided that the 4-in-1, especially Flavor Grenade Pluot, which is a Pluot that we liked a lot, really needed some more room. And in order to do that, it was necessary to move this tree. Now, most people don't recommend moving a tree that's been in the ground for 4 years. The caliper is really strong, the tree did really well. It really wasn't a good candidate, but we were opening up that space anyway and decided it was an opportune time to give it a try. If it didn't work, we would obviously put in another one, but this was a way of putting the tree to work, seeing if we could move it. We pulled out as much soil as we could with it, cut the tree way back, and this was before last season, so cut it way back, really focused the fertilizer on low nitrogen, picked off the small amount of fruit that we had on it, actually picked off a lot of the blooms on it, to give it a chance last season to try to recover. So far it looks like it's done really well. It didn't grow much last year, but it did put on some additional branching. The tree looks much healthier. It seems to have transplanted. This year we're hoping to get more fruit out of it. We hope it grows more. we'll see how it goes. So this was an experiment for us. So far, so good. We'll see if that works out longer term or not. Well, as you can see, it's very early in the season for us. It's late January now. It's probably in the high 60s today. We've had some days in the 70s, but still really cool evenings, so we're still trying to get a little bit more chill, but it looks like with the forecast ahead, we've got some 80-degree days coming up. That most likely is going to mean trees like Candy Heart start blooming. And Candy Heart is a very low chill tree. In fact, it's one of our concerns about this tree is that it might be too low chill, meaning there isn't a whole lot else around it that will be available to pollinate. So we'll see how that goes, but thanks for joining us today. Come back and follow us through the whole farm season and get to know these trees. If you're considering adding them in your area, obviously take a look at your weather conditions and things like that, but give Candy Heart a try. It is a great tree, and even if you're marginal, this tree is worth trying.